welcome back to ReleasetheCraftin. Priscilla here with a quick traveler's notebook share for you guys today. These are, I guess I'm going to call these my Dark Fairy Tale series. I'll probably add to it more in the future, but it's just kind of like a gothic take on some fairy tales. So, let's just jump into it. So, I was feeling particularly inspired and, came up with a couple of these. This first one is Sleeping Beauty themed, and so for the cover, they all have fabric covers, and I added this fabric rose, and I kind of grunged it up with a little bit of distress ink, and then used some of these like Halloween branches I had to represent like the thorns that cover the whole castle. And then this is just a little wood veneer that I colored and grunged up a little bit for sleeping, you know, like that. I didn't use a lot of imagery or anything in here. I just kind of went with like overall themes for these books. And so I'll just look through these real quick. Do some stenciling. And there's a little like fold out journaling spot, little scrap paper, little corner tuck, fussy cut out some washi, did some stamping. So there's lots of writing space. I didn't get too overly complicated. Here is a vintage book sheet that I got in California from a Sleeping Beauty book actually, and I used the pages of this book in all three of the notebooks I made. They were really like delicate, so I just kind of reinforced them with some washi, and then I fussy cut out some more washi of this sleeping girl, and then there's some more washi tape, and then here is a little vellum belly band and a large tag, and I made some lace tabs, did a little bit of stamping, some more stamping, and this is a washi tape sticker that I had. And I basically just wanted to use up some stuff in my stash, so I did some stamping here, and I did like some light stamping in like hickory smoke, and then I embossed over it in this color called watering can, so it kind of gave it this like shadowy, textured kind of effect, and I like that a lot. And then made a little lace pocket with a tag. And then I used the Tim Holtz clipping stickers, the Halloween set, in all three books to kind of add to the theme. So it says, then suddenly a strange thing happened. A wicked thing held her spellbound, which kind of reminded me of, you know, how Aurora is looking at the spindle on the spinning wheel. So I thought that was kind of neat. I fussy cut this out of some more washi tape. Another book page. The whole full sheet of vellum. Stamping. That's another stamp, some more washi tape, and another one of those tabs. And then there is a flip up with a little pocket with another tag in it. And there's some more stamping. And another belly band. And it says, "A mortal beauty is still there." And then I fussy cut this lady who's also sleeping, and she kind of just reminded me of like Maleficent, but kind of asleep, so I added her in there. Wanted to get that whole evil queen vibe in there. So there's some more scrap paper that I stamped with, it's a Blue Fern Studio stamp, a rose stamp. And then there's another corner tuck, and a little bulb pin clip with some clock hands, which I think kind of like represents all the time she was sleeping. And then this is a little fold open journaling spot. And a little bit more stamping. This is some more fussy cut washi tape. And the other side of that book page. I think this was like the last page in the book, so it's like where everybody's celebrating when she wakes up. Yeah, at the end. That, and then in the very back, there's two little tags in this pocket, and the other side of that stenciled paper, and the back of that rose paper. And then on the very back of this cover is a large tag with some vellum on it, and that just tucks right back into the back of the book, which I just did for fun, because why not? So that's the first one, that's Sleeping Beauty. And then the next one is Snow White. I got this fabric from Kim, so thank you, Kim. I think she got this one in New Orleans, and it's just really pretty fabric. And I added this little, like, brooch piece. It's stuck here, it's not coming off, because it reminded me of the Evil Queen. And I think I got this at Hobby Lobby and just layered in some fabric flowers. And then I made a little pocket out of this fussy cut apple. And some more scrap paper that I stamped on with that Blue Friend Studio stamp. And I embossed a little rose on here. And then I used some like woodland washi tape for this one. And fussy cut out a bunch of washi for this one too as well. It says look in your mirror for the other one. Like that. And then I added in this like Halloween type paper with the witch on it because she's kind of like an evil sorceress. So I thought that went well. And then there's our Evil Queen. I had this really pretty paper in my stash. I don't even know what I bought it for, but I really liked it, so I thought it went well here. And then I did some stenciling and some more stamping. It's another washi tape cutout. And I did a little bulb pin with a heart on it. So all of these books have lots of writing space. I kept them pretty simple in that way. It says, Lost in the Woods, Pluck My Bleeding Heart. And then this paper clip is a large tag and center of the signature and a little paper clip charm with a little Snow White book, which I got in that Fairytale collection that Hobby Lobby has. And that was neat. I was sad they didn't have a Sleeping Beauty book, otherwise I would have got that one too. And then fussy cut out this little little magic-y hand. Sorry, I had to sneeze, guys, so it's gonna be weird right there. Another rose sticker, and then did a gold rose on this little flip out. And it says we thought she was lost. And some more scrap paper. And another lace pocket with this little fold out. And then this little belly band that says, an unnatural voice, she could not repress a shiver. With some more tags. And then there's like a sleeping princess here. But she's got like a tear, so I thought that was perfect for Snow White. And then there's a little tiny apple charm for the poison apple. And that's the end of this one. And then for the last one, but not the least, we have the Little Red Riding Hood, this one. And so, same thing, fabric cover, the lace on the edge here, and I cut out some of this like lacy netting material and added some eyelash trim underneath this rose that I fussy cut out of some paper. And then there's a little sticker here. And same thing, a bunch of lace tabs, some stamping. Another pocket with some more fussy cut washi. Let me know when you guys are tired of hearing me say fussy cut washi. There we go. And then I had another one of those little hearts, so I added that to a bulb pin here. And then did some more stenciling. This time I used red for the trees as well, which I thought came out really cool. And then I have some more of that woodland type washi tape with the full moon on this one. And then this one says, the savage monster out of the hollow, his deep voice echoed, gleam came into his eye, there seems no possible escape. And some stamping on the back of that, some more washi tape. And I went for like kind of a werewolf vibe for this one. And then this is full fold-up tags, Hermelinda tags. Still really need to watch that video. And some stamping, another lace tab, some flip-up, some book page, and there's like a little wolf charm. And then some stamping here with Distress Oxides. I think that's in Barn Door. And then there's a little fold up here with some fold up tags. And get some stamping around the edges. And there's a little flip up. And this is a little pocket, a little China tag. And a little moon sticker. And there's just a little bit of lace here. It has come to dwell among us. I had a lot of fun making these guys. Like, I don't know. Something about getting a fairy tale and just making it darker that I really enjoy. So I'm definitely going to do some more of these in the future. I got a couple more ideas, which I think will be fun. And I need this little pocket. There's a long tag in it. This more fussy cut washi. And a tag with a little Red Riding Hood book charm on it. Like I said, I wish I had been able to find a Sleeping Beauty one, but they did not have one at Hobby Lobby. And I'm sure I could have found one if I hunted harder, but I tried to keep these relatively simple and use up a lot of my scraps and stuff, so I didn't want to go and buy a bunch of things that I didn't already like have on hand. Fold up tag. And this one says, "My dear madam, is something the matter? I believe you're scared," which kind of was like that. My what big eyes you have, that's the kind of vibe I was going for. And then the other side of that vintage book page, and the very last page. And that's it, you guys. Pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy, nice and simple. I will be posting these in my store, and I'll leave the link for that down below so you guys can check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one. Bye!